So, this is your second at-bat to CW shows. So how is this one versus working on Vampire Diaries?
Goodness. Well, I had a lot of fun with Sybil. It's fun to play the evil archetype. And I think part of the reason why people responded to the character was that I had a lot of fun with her. Cristal is not necessarily the funnest person on the show. Definitely Liz gets that honor, you know? Fallon is a very fun character to play, and it was a shift for me to go to being, I wouldn't say she's the nice girl, but she's definitely the mature one. And I had to try to find myself in that. Obviously, I know that I have a mature side, but Liz Gillies is a brilliant, talented comedic actress, and so it's been interesting to try to find who Cristal is opposite her, bringing her the fire and the humor, when she has so much good material to throw back at me. And so in that way, Cristal is way more of a challenge.
So CW has a lot of shows that cross over, like Vampire Diaries had the originals, there's all the superhero shows. Is there anybody from another CW show that you'd want to have join the Dynasty cast?
Well, I don't know how this would work in different worlds, but I met Gina, and she's just such an inspirational woman and Latina. It'd be cool if she came on the show as like my long lost cousin or something.
Then, did you ever watch the original show?
I had to for research, of course. But no, when I grew up, I didn't grow up watching it. I was born in '84, so I kind of missed I was a little too young. But obviously, when I got the role of Cristal, I went back and did my research and found, to my surprise, that it was actually a really thoughtful show with like a strong narrative, and it was much more than just like cat fights and drama.
And then, I haven't seen the episode yet, but aside from the creators, are there going to be any other people from the original series that'll be part of the new version?
There's definitely high hopes for some people from the original cast to return. I really can't speak to that. That's more of a Sallie question. But yes, is that a dream if certain people make cameos? Absolutely. We love the original.
And then, so how has it been shooting in Atlanta?
I actually really enjoy shooting in Atlanta. I think it was a very bold choice to move the show to be set there. I think, no disrespect to Colorado, which is an amazing city, but Atlanta really reflects, it's such a microcosm of what's happening in America, It's definitely like the old, established, white, patriarchal South. And then it's also at the center of a lot of black affluence and like creativity and a lot of up and comers, and so it's like this meeting of this old and new world, and that's kind of what the show is about, and that's really demonstrated in the relationship between Blake Carrington and Jeff Colby. He thought that his patriarchy would sustain through the rest of his life, and he didn't envision a world in which young, talented men like Jeff Colby, who he had mentored, would come up and like be playing the game and the billionaire's game with him.
So what was your favorite piece of your costuming?
I can't choose a favorite. Every time I go to work, I thank the universe that this is my job. Cristal, people have asked me, like, how does Cristal's taste align with Nathalie's taste? And Cristal is Nathalie with unlimited resources. So, like, me and Meredith get to just, the costume designer, like, she understands my taste and she understands who Cristal is. And so every time I go into a fitting, it's like, like this paradise of clothes.
It's like that Pretty Woman scene.
That's me every week before every episode. I get to try on my dream outfits.
Well, it sounds like you're having fun.
Yes, having a lot of fun.
Are you guys still in production now, or is the season wrapped?
Yeah. Wow. We're only filming episode 6 now, so we're still early days. That's why I'm so tired. Still adjusting.
Well, I'll let you get to the rest of the people.